Alright everyone, we are here with some Baldur's Gate 3 today. Now, in case you're wondering, the name is Philos. This is on YouTube as well, so I want to make sure I at least do some kind of opening before I begin, you know. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get started here. Like I said, I played this game before. My just any button doesn't count. Hitting the thing that says any button. Okay, so we're gonna new game. So we're going with balance because this game, unless they changed it, was still kind of a challenge even on balance and some of the other settings. It's crazy tough. It seems like the sound still is a little low, but turn it up a little. There we go. Hopefully that helps a little bit with it being heard. This is quite creepy. Like, that has to hurt like hell. Like, eek. These don't do that. No, 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 thank you.
Who are you?
We're gonna reset the tutorial because it has been a minute since I played. It's been like probably over a year. So, question is, do we play as one of the original characters? Do we make our own? And if we make our own, what are we playing as? Because did they just have a new patch? Oh, they totally did, didn't they? I think I remember seeing something about that. That's not why I decided to play again, but it was suggested in my Discord that I play this. I was like, I'll look into it, and I started my stream a little late because I was like, you know what? I didn't want to do Dark Souls today because my friend who normally comes in and watch Dark Souls said they were going to be busy today, so they stopped in for a little bit. They're probably not going to be back, so they're going to be very busy today. And I wanted them to be around for Dark Souls. Yesterday, we and him did multiplayer together. Had fun with that. Awesome there. Um, Now, as someone whose D&D repertoire has consisted of some of 3.5 and quite a bit of 4.0. I know 4.0 is a big, oh god, why did you bring that up? Let's shoot you in the head now. Um, but I heard 5.0 is really good, but I think this uses um, I think this uses more of the rule set for 5th edition. Am I wrong there? I could be wrong. I don't know a whole lot about like the subclasses and stuff like that. My personal preference. I have no clue what you mean by that at all. Um, I'm not sure how much of this I'm gonna be playing outside of this one stream. I might do this every so often, as a hey, let's do this because I want to, right? Um, I know this game can be very, very long. Oh. Oh, the Dark Urge. I heard people talk about the Dark Urge. I'm paid with blood. It might be interesting, stream wise. Like, I like having characters that have quirks and shit. For one, 4.0 game, again, I know 4.0, ill, bad, gross, but I played as a Deva, right? Like the angel-esque race. And, I played it as if my character was actually insane, right? Like, you know, muttering random stuff, just like not following social cues at all, right? And I even got a little bit into, like, like role playing my character a little bit, right? Like instead of just sitting at, because I'm usually like, I play a wizard, I shoot fireballs. Okay, I'm done, right? Like I play like I don't mean to play the stoic, wizard, right, or the magic user, or whatever class I'm playing, right. I want to try to break out of my mold a little bit and play something different, and I decided to like let's go with like not quite role playing my character, but being a little more active with my character. And I actually had my friends ask me, "Can you please go sit down?" Because I was like not quite acting out what my character was doing, but I was moving around the table and just stuff probably I shouldn't have been doing. But at one point, my character, I made a joke about I talked to this person's squirrel companion, and they're like, okay, roll for it. Nat 20, I speak motherfucking squirrel. And because of the Deva, how the Devas are, right? They can give me a very ancient race. Oh yeah, it totally makes sense that my character could possibly know squirrel, right? Like all these weird, crazy things, kind of like made sense, and it was kind of like I was remembering bits and pieces of my backstory, right? But never quite remembered everything, right? Maybe in a past life I actually did do this, and it makes sense why I would know how to speak to squirrels and stuff, because I just happen to have done that in the past. Like weird stuff like that, and sadly we didn't get to finish that campaign, which is very unfortunate. But it was really entertaining. It was my adopted brother who was the DM, and he's like a pretty good storyteller, right? Like good twists, good turns, but mostly played a lot of stuff kind of by the books, but he could come up with stuff on the fly if he needed to, right? That's the kind of person he was. And at one point, there was this character, and I think they were in a carriage or something like it, and they're like offering us free gifts and shit, right? Like, oh, for you might need this, right? It's the person we ran into every so often throughout the campaign, right? The campaign was going on for at least a couple of months, right? And we would meet up with them, and all of us were convinced this person was some kind of demon or devil, right? Trying to like tempt us with, like these trinkets and other shit, right? And because my character, was crazy, I got an item that allowed me like essentially like a potion that allowed me, several turns of clear clarity, right? When my character, was actually themselves, right? So I had, I would have all this knowledge because again my character's ancient and old and would have all this knowledge, and like it allowed me to like do some special stuff, right? But because we were all convinced this person was the devil, right? So we hardly ever used the trinkets and shit like that, right? But what my brother was going for, I kid you not, was this person who was traveling around a lot was actually the doctor from Doctor Who, like actually trying to help us out, right? Like couldn't get directly involved, like it wasn't necessarily their fight, but they were here, right? And because he's a huge Doctor Who fan, as were a bunch of us, and I didn't even catch all those hints that he dropped, right? Again, we were all so convinced this person was some kind of evil trying to fuck with us, and it was hilarious because we weren't sure. I don't even think like it was like a direct, like, oh, this is David Tennant's doctor, or this is I'm brain other people's names, the Matt Smith's doctor and shit like that. I don't know if it was an actual iteration. This has been like several years ago anyway, so I don't even remember if that was actually an iteration which iteration he went with, or if he even was. But yeah, that was the case. Okay, so you've decided that we want to run with the dark urge. Okay, let's edit our appearance now. Either way, it was super interesting. Wait, can I edit character? Here we go. Do I have to? Do you have to play as a dragon? Yeah, just like a mixture of the dogs. Because it said I can edit the appearance here. On the left side, yeah, edit appearance. Okay, gender. No? Oh, you said. Am I going crazy? No. Okay, yeah. Do I just go and click? No, because that's origin. Oh, over here. I'm blind. I do have glasses on, but I didn't see that stuff over there. Okay. So yeah, we're going with. Okay. All right. Well, it seems like you're the only one here. I was hoping, like, with the time, because I started a little early here. We've been going for about 10 minutes now. It blends well into the UI, which I think is both a good thing and a bad thing. It's just kind of like, okay, I see all this, like, these boxes and stuff. I don't even notice that side box there, right? I just noticed this down here. Like, I can invite people to play with me and stuff. Yeah. Having your UI blend together well is really good for a game, but it also blending it too well can be bad. All right. So it's tough to pick a race. I love like pretty much everything about like the different races. I don't know a lot about a ton of races. Like I know tieflings pretty well. I have a friend who was like super into tieflings and their lore and shit in D&D and dark elves and stuff like that. The drow, the Drizzt series. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Also, I know I kind of mentioned it earlier, Miss Kittle, but the name of my stream. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, you do want to kind of help make that work, but sometimes it's interesting to have like, make a character who like kind of breaks the conventions. Dwarves aren't known for their magic. Because you always got that exception to the rule, right? Which is always cool. Though, funny enough, here it picked Dragonborn here. I do think Dragonborns are very fucking awesome because like they're dragonoid humans that like they breathe fire and shit, right? Like, how badass is that, right? I usually do magic-based characters, which are generally like ranged to begin with. I do like having a little bit of a balance. Though, every time I try to play, or a couple times I've tried playing, I like to try to go with like, again, not something I might not do here, but like dual wielding, right? Because that's always cool, having two different weapons and shit like that. but like magic is also pretty powerful. I don't like playing as. That's pretty cool. When I played, again, D&D and stuff like that, I didn't really care for playing as a cleric or like, God damn it, playing as a where is it here? That paladin is fine, right? Because they still hit pretty hard, but clerics tend to be like they're like the very middle ground for like healing and dealing damage. At least with paladin stuff, I heard monks are pretty good. My brother when he played it, he broke like rogue and like something else, and like it became so dumb that he could just like yeah like monks are never unarmed, right? Unless you literally cut off their hands, in which case they got feet, right? Like, it's only a flesh wound. Yeah. And monks can also use staves and stuff like that. Um, Punch everything. What I think is absolutely hilarious. A lot of people disagree with this, but some people agree. Right? There are two types of people in D&D. People in D&D who think bards are really dumb, and those who know they're fucking awesome because they're beating you with fucking music. Okay, they're strumming their instrument and shit's going down. Uh, yeah, they're awesome. I feel like bards are awesome. If you don't like bards, comment down below. Again, going on YouTube. Um, so yeah, it's always like, what race? They're so fun. Yeah, I think I've put together a bard. I know some early on there are some bard stuff you can do, like specific bard stuff, which is really neat. And I know there's a lot of that in here, which is kind of crazy with how like big this game is. I remember when this game came out, people were worried that it was gonna be like not good because D&D just has so many elements to it that, if not done properly, can just ruin the experience. How many bad and mediocre games based off of D&D have there been? More bad ones than good ones. I can tell you that much. Just because of how much, like, you gotta account for all these choices that players can make. I've watched people do crazy shit in this game, where like they stack boxes and do something, and just one shot a boss at the beginning. Not in this game, but in Divinity something Sin, which I don't have. I can't. I'm just brain dead in the entire name. I think it's the second one. Um, there's a way to beat. It's supposed to be undefeatable boss at the beginning, right? And it has to do it requires you to yeah, they're very time consuming. They're very time consuming. 100% time consuming. Let me hold on here. I feel like I'm peaking my mic way too often, which is not a good thing. It hasn't been it didn't happen yesterday. Yeah, I was trying to fix it to where the game audio would still play when I'm clicked off of it, but for some reason it's not. Do that. Okay, how is that? Oh, that's better. Yeah, there we go. I'm talking a little louder and it's not 100% peaking it all the time. There we go. Okay, okay. Um, but there's a way to like glitch some boxes or some special thing like explosive barrels, and you can set them around the area where that boss is supposed to appear, and then you do something and you cause them to explode, and it like instantly can kill that boss, right? And there's an achievement for it. and I heard about this a couple days ago. Funny enough, like crazy game, like like trophies that you probably have never gotten, because you'd have to like really dig deep and know what you're doing to make it happen. Anyway, well, Miss Good, since you are here, what's one of your favorite races for a D&D? Yeah, I mean, so in this, right, again, I've played a bit, right? And I don't want to get too into details of what goes on, even though you've probably put enough hours into it. For everyone who hasn't, I don't want to spoil stuff. But like, there was some stuff. It's like, there's no way the game's gonna let me do this. There's absolutely no way the game's gonna let me do this. Rolled a nat 20, so it happened. It's like, did that really just happen? Did those people just say they would help me when moments ago they were ready to murder my face simply because I made them a good offer that they decided, okay, okay, fine, we'll take you up on that offer. Here's a special item. Use this whenever you need us. As long as you're in this, whatever area they called it, we'll be there. That might have been enough to let you know what happened if you've done it. But like, I was like, wow, the game actually let me do that. So with what we just talked about there, again, we don't have to go with something specifically like I want to play, but as long as it's like interesting and fun, it's fine, right? I might not be the best at this type of gameplay. I'm so used. I prefer more turn-based RPGs. However, well, this is turn-based. To be fair, it is absolutely turn-based. It has a different type of movement system, even than like it's like part tactical RPG, part you know, like again, you can set stuff up. So again, like obviously there's a tactical RPG, like knowing enemy placement stuff like that. Like I am not the best when it comes to tactical RPGs, which is why I didn't go with something a little harder. I played on slightly harder difficulties, and again, I got my ass handed to me on what was supposed to be tutorial battles. Not like the opening one at the beginning of the game, but like early on, like, hey, here's some more tutorial stuff, and now I'm dying. Anyway, so let's talk character since we have our origin picked. Let's talk character. Uh, there's something I always like saying when someone says something, what you just said there, the last thing you just said. But I'm gonna be nice. Like it's not me, it's more of a joke. But anyway, yeah. So what kind of character here? We got elves. Elves gonna be very full of themselves. Tieflings. They look like like obviously demons, and they look fucking awesome and shit like that. I like the horns. Drow are like more moody elves, right? Like they're like the goth elves. And for anyone who's offended, I'm just making jokes here. Please don't kill me. He wants to be a boring human. I'm already a human, okay? Like, I mean, the human we played in here would probably be more awesome than I'll ever be, but still. We got the what is this the Ginninski? I can't even say the name. Yeah, we saw one of them in the opening. We got the dwarves. Dwarves are oh kind of they're pretty cool. Got cool beards and shit. Deep gruff voices usually. The tropes stuff, but tropes can be good. Half elves. Surprised it doesn't let us like. Maybe it will in our body appearance. Let us change. Like like I want to be half this, half that. Do they? Huh. I've not really played as one. To be fair, the one who joins you pretty early um, comes off as incredibly pushy and rude. Like I get what they're trying to do with the character, right? Like they're so sure of themselves, right? They know what they needs to be done, but the character just rubs me ever so slightly enough of the wrong way to be like, like I'm sure that's not the obviously the entire race, but I've met some others, and they've again, it could just be their tribe that tend to come off that that way. Do you want ooh, okay, we could do half orc. Hold on. Sorry, I mm, mm, water caught in my throat. Um, you can probably hear that. All right, so if we're gonna go half orc here, because it's again something different. I like that. Let's see, creatures of intense emotion, half orcs are more inclined to act than contemplate. Whenever the rage burning their body compels them to fight, or the love filling their heart inspires acts of incredible kindness. Okay, so like they have feelings and they act upon them. Okay. We can work with this. We can work with this. Especially with the dark urges there. That'll be entertaining. I'll definitely try to do some role playing as the character here, especially playing this character here that's funny enough that like it's like you have to kill. Let's do it. It's murder. Okay. So next, what class? Well, probably I think we'll end up being female. I just like female characters. Slightly bit more something. Yeah. Um. So what class? I know barbarian would probably be a solid choice. Bard would be interesting. It looks kind of ridiculous as a bard there, but I don't necessarily like clerics. Druids are interesting from what I've seen, so that'd be fun. Fighters are just very picking fighters like picking human. There's nothing wrong with it, but or at least early on, monks. You see monk working very well. Same with paladin. A monk orc. Okay, we'll do monk orc. Okay, let's see here. So we have Fury of Blows, 1d4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. Okay, let's see. Class features. We got the key. Let's see. Key is the magic that flows through all living beings. You can use it to or rogue for fun. So I've tried playing like the hide characters in this type of game. In general, I'm not good at stealth in video games, and this game is sadly no exception. Like I can still get like some sneak attack stuff off. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I do get the humor in that, right? My character's like this bulking fucking dude who's like smoke bomb, bitch. Again, there's so much stuff that we can do because if we are the rogue, we can like that's a pretty nice whatever item you have there. I think I want it to be mine. It's like yoink. I do like the idea of monk. Rogues are fun. I've definitely played some rogues before. I generally do, you know, a ranged rogue. But again, I eventually want to do like the dual wielding kind because those are always fun. You know, the hit them fast, kind of like DPS character there. Um, Sorcerers are fucking awesome. I don't know if they get. Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. Like you could get, that, but like, well, actually, they get a. I have to like reroll my stuff here, but I got like super high dexterity, which I think monks can use, right? Monks use dex. To my wisdom modifier. My wisdom, maybe what, +1, maybe +2. Yeah, +2. Yep. Aha! My D&D stuff is kind of helping. Yeah, very dexterous orc. uh, Attack with monk weapons, unarmed attacks go with your dex instead of your strength. Yeah, my dex is crazy high. Because again, it's not quite normal what you'd expect to see, but I am very dexterous. Let's see what else here. Martial arts, Death Strike. Attacks with monk weapon and unarmed deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage unless their normal damage is higher. Okay, and then we have, let's see, bonus unarmed strike. After making an attack with a monk weapon or while unarmed, you can make another unarmed attack as a bonus action. So we essentially get to like pummel our enemies. A buff orc wizard, right? Have you seen that? Let me find. Uh, where is it? Hold on. There's a particular meme that I've seen. Dang it, the picture's not here. But it's of a very like an extremely buff wizard, and it's something to the extent of I maxed out my wisdom and I decided to go with strength next. And it's a hilarious meme because the person kind of looks like oh, again, a very very like a bodybuilder wizard, which is hilarious. Always great to have those like opposites. Like what, you know? Yeah, yeah. Strengthen them wisdom. Well, see, what it is they're wise enough to know their weaknesses, and so they decided to like you know like, yeah, yeah, I'm smart, but I can also punch you into next Tuesday, and with my magic I could actually do it. That'd be entertaining, right? If there was a way to you have the wizard like use its spells like buff its attack power and just do physical attacks, not quite a monk, but like using their physical magic, not physical, yeah, using their magic, right, to just make them hit like even harder. I know it sounds like it'd be more of a character who would be a support character, but they're supporting themselves to hit harder, um, that kind of stuff. Like, I love games that give me all these choices because usually I'm like, what do I do? What do I play? All right, so if I picked wizard, okay, the 17 just goes into the I do like the idea. Yeah, yeah. Smart. Oh, this one's charismatic. A scholarly orc. Yeah, yeah. Be like a wizard. It's like, why are you a wizard? But I'm like, come up with something like I'm smart enough to deal with assholes like you. Do you want to ask another question? And then proceed to blast them with spells. So having a strength of 8 seems kind of bad. Maybe a druid? Druid looks like. Yeah, druid is seems like a fairly balanced, except for our intelligence. We have wisdom. A shifter? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, you mean like the background? I'm not changed my. Oh, yeah, yeah. They can totally. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. I was thinking shifter like a race, like a shape-shifting race. Like what? But no, yeah, no. Druids can totally do that stuff. The thing is like depending on the animal, like the animals you can shift them to be, is like you get a. Like all classes have like something cool they could do. But that seems like weird. Like I'm this big hulking. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like the strength's not that high, right? A bork. That's funny. Uh, Again, there's so many choices that we could make. You know, like orcs aren't really known for their charisma. That could be a charisma, or exactly like we could be here for like an hour deciding this stuff. And I've done that before. Like I've spent an entire day just like, okay, what am I playing and how and why? A what? Oh yeah, a bard orc. Is that what you mean? Yeah. I mean, barbarian seems like the very obvious like choice. I don't like it would work, you know, like class character wise. I do like some rangering, but I also like rogues are pretty good too. Like I like how hmm, they're not as strong, but they're very dexterous. There's just so much we can go through. Like I heard being a paladin in this game is very tough because you can break your oath if you're not careful, and then you lose stuff. This is that like most D&D DMs don't tend to let happen, which I mean is a like it can be done in an interesting way. But in this game, it's super easy to do it. Yeah, I really don't know. Uh, no, Baldur's Gate 3 is good. Yeah, paladins are a nice blend because they're strong, but they can also heal. And I do like paladins way more than clerics. Like I feel like paladins or clerics are paladins who didn't lift enough. Oh, wait. Like they went more book smarts than like you know they're like. But the thing is though, if I mess up my thing, we can lose our kind of. That's the devotion. You act with good honor and virtue. Greater good. Yeah, I think it's. I can deliver justice to those who have committed the most grievous. You have sworn. No. See, yeah, doing the whole vengeance thing would kind of play into the dark urge. Though I feel like we would lose our oath very quickly. Yeah, now we got someone else in here. Here we go. So the classes here, so you can kind of see. So we're playing we're going to be playing as the Dark Urge here, right? You remember nothing but a path paved with blood, unimagined cruelty whispers to you from within. Can you escape? Would you even want to? Close my eyes and pick. Hold on, there's 7, 8, 9. Okay, guys. I have a dice bag here. Can't really hear that, but I'm shaking my dice bag. All right, so there's 12 classes. I will find a D12 and roll it. A D10. What D12? Here's a D12. I had this nice. Here, let's do this real quick. This one here. Okay, is my camera looking a little? My webcam's looking a little meh. Here we go. Okay, I got this D20 here, right, or D12. Yes, I have an entire set of these. They're very, very nice. I got a whole bunch of dice. I am a D&D Magic the Gathering nerd. Got all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I think there's one more in this thing. Here we go. Got the D20. Yeah, so I have like the D20, D12, D6, D8, two different D10s, both the percentile and the 1 through 10, which is the 0, and the D4. If these things are metal too. Surprised that's going through the mic. But yeah, they are very, very nice dice. Anyway, so I have the D12 here. There are 12 classes. Alright, we count them out. 4 times 3 is 12, right? So D12 here. I can roll the D12, and I will share the results with y'all. Does that sound good for y'all? Ooh, purple. Are you part of my Discord? I'd love to see those. Yeah, both sets of dice. I can show off my dice as well. If you can't tell here on this die bag here, let me show it up a little more. I got this die bag before I left here, but it's supposed to be like scales and stuff like that. It's kind of tough to see there, but you can kind of see that. It's a real nice die bag. But yeah, these are metal dice. Anyway, so if that works for everyone, yeah, it's like yeah, and I went with like this purplish color too because I like a deep purple. Like this is a little too deep. I want like a not quite a bright purple. Like see the purple in my well, you can't see it right now. Hold on. No, wrong thing. You can't quite see it, but there's like purple in my user thing. That deep, nice purple there is kind of the purple I like. Um, look. No actual dragons were hurt in the making of this bag. Okay. And who's to say, the dragon didn't die of natural causes? And, we made sure to make use of everything that the dragon had to offer, including the abundance of spoils that it was guarding. I mean, that's clearly not where I got my book and movie and game collection from. No way. No way did I steal my gaming book collection from a dragon. Alright. Natural. Oh no. Anyway, does rolling the d12 work for y'all, or if y'all decide something, we will go with it, because it's gonna be entertaining, and that's kind of the point of this, is to be very entertaining for myself and for y'all. So we can either do the d12 or, wait, I have a roll dice. I could find a site that rolls a d20, show it off, and then we count so y'all see. You support the d12? Alright, so I can roll this one here. This is a d12, right? Yeah, this is d12. 10, 11, 12. Yep, okay. Now, because of how annoying my camera is to get back into place, I could show it off. Alright, so I'm rolling. Here we go. And we have, is that a 5? That's a 5. 5 is fighter. Five is a fighter, which isn't a terrible choice. Like I said, it's like, I feel like being a fighter is like being the human of races, right? For D&D. Like, fighter does have some, cool stuff to it. Yeah, orc smash. And there's nothing wrong with being orc, smash. Because again, yeah. Okay, so we got that. See here, we got archery. We could do a ranging defense, +1 bonus while wearing armor. Pretty solid there. Dueling. When you are wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed in one hand and no weapon in the other, you deal additional 2 damage. Weapon. When you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack and a weapon, that die is re-rolled. So we're guaranteed not to roll low damage when wielding a two-handed weapon. And when you have a shield, impose disadvantage on attacks against your allies who are within 1.5 meters. You must be able to see the attacker. Two-handed, two-weapon fighting. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the attack. See, I like wielding two weapons, right? I like the dual wielding. I know Sword Art Online is not an amazing anime by any stretch of the imagination, right? In terms of anime, it kind of feels like the fighter, the human of the anime community, right? It's tolerable. It's fine. Unless you're talking about the abridged version. If you're talking about the abridged version of Sword Art Online, the abridged version of Sword Art Online, if you haven't seen it, is probably my favorite abridged series of all time. And yes, that is including DBZA, which I absolutely love. Sword Art Online, where DBZA took some time to get their footing, Sword Art Online Abridged is like season 3 of DBZA, the entire time. top-notch jokes, just so good the entire time. And like when a bridge series can make you feel, they've done something right. Like I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it, right? Like, but anyway, we got what? Yeah. If you haven't seen Sword Online Abridged, it is like top notch of abridging. I don't know if you've seen that one, Raven. But again, I know, two weapon fighting got me talking about Sword Online Abridged. I like the idea of two weapons. I know we said like I'm gonna have y'all help pick with the classic, but I do want to go two weapon just because like I wanna I wanna have my inner Kirito showing there with two weapons. Yeah. Okay. Then you know what? Maybe we do a watch party of that. Like I keep telling Demon hasn't seen DBZA, right? Yeah. As do I. As do I. Muffin button. uh, I am hilarious and you quote everything I say. Sorry, I can't do a Nappa voice. I'm no good with voices. I wish I were a little better with like doing voices and being more off the cuff. Like I can do a little bit of that stuff, right? I can bounce off of people, but like yeah. Okay, so I am gonna let that go. But yeah, no. To show off how funny uh the obituary is, the first joke. Yes. So we can do a wheel. We can do a wheel. The first joke that uh the abridged series makes for Sword on a Lion is he logs in. That'd be cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. You totally could. I feel like I should do like I'm pretty sure that in the area I'm in, I could find places that would do like comedy training or stuff like that to be even funnier. I know the Game Grumps did stuff like that, and look how funny those guys are. I mean, they're pretty good there. But the first joke they make in DBZ or not DBZ in Sword Art Online Abridged is he puts on the nerve gear and he starts the game and shit, and he's like, it's been a while since I've seen Sword Art Online, because he was, a beta tester, right? I wonder what's different here. And the first thing you see is a bunch of ads for like, oh, McDonald's, oh, this, oh, that, oh, this and that. And he's like, activate ad block, and then a pop-up shows up. Purchase ad block DLC for $29.99. He's like, I'm gonna burn this fucker to the ground, and then it just plays the opening. Just plays the opening. Okay, well, let's go. We'll have to set something up. I don't know if Raven, have you seen Sword Online Abridged? If not, we're gonna have to do some watch partying, cause yeah, VR microtransactions. um, Oddly enough, again, I said I'm a Sword Art Online fan, right? I have a lot of the Sword Art Online games. I originally got them. I started out with the Vita, which I have a Vita over there, right? And I purchased one of the ones on there, which is essentially okay. We'll have to make some time, and like a group of us. I'll start talking about that shit in the Discord. They're absolutely hilarious. DBZA it starts off a little rough, but you know gets good. But to be fair though, DBZA wasn't the first abridged series. I think that honor belongs to Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, Little Karibo and all that. Um, DBZA bridge really helped push a bridging, right? And the thing was, a lot of people who joined DBZA Bridged were already abridgers themselves, right? They had done stuff themselves. Um, I'm brain deading his name. Guy Lanny Pator, Lanny, who voices Vegeta and a bunch of other characters, right? Had done Yu Hakusho Abridged, right? Which I remember watching that when I was younger. Okay, but a whole bunch of them had done abridged work in the past, and they all kind of got. They didn't really get together, but they were like, Helsing Abridged is top notch hilariousness the entire time. And the thing was, it started off as like a once per year thing, and they finally buckled down and finished it. It's like, I'm glad they did, because it would have taken them like, they might have been done by this time here when they started it, right? Like, if they had continued with their. Can we not change our background? Is this something we gotta change somewhere else? Yeah. Not with the Dark Urges. Okay. Alright, Wicked. That cannot be slain. Those haunts your mind and flickers for vision. You carry it wherever you adventure. Interesting. Okay, so we do get intimidation, which does work with us. Okay, that's fine. Abilities, we could affect the ability scores ourselves. Let's see here. Wait, do we already have? Does this give us proficiencies or just extra bonuses? Well, if I take. Okay, intimidation is just. Yeah, I entered from my background. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. So we can kind of like shape our character a little bit here. Survival kind of makes sense. So if we do that, we still have a +3 in athletics, which is pretty solid. We could do this so that we can kind of do things. Like one thing I don't like that a lot of DMs kind of dissuade in D&D and stuff like that is like the showmanship, right? Because you're supposed to be doing all these cool and awesome things, right? Well, I want to do this. I want to run. I want to kind of do like a run, hit the wall, kind of use that to push myself up to grab the chandelier to like kick the enemy in the face, right? And land on top of them to like knock them prone, right? Well, like yeah, you want that kind of stuff. But I have to roll a dice to make that happen, right? Then I have to roll like to see if I actually hit them, right? And or stuff like that. Like a lot of games, like that's two different dice rolls to see if this even happens, right? And it's like, well, why would I do that if it like doubles my failure rate? Like, I gotta roll to make sure I run up the wall and grab the chandelier. Okay, that's one roll. Right? Now I gotta roll to make sure I actually hit them, and like so some DMs will make you roll multiple dice, even one dice. Like yeah, one dice, sure, right? Roll, okay, yeah, you hit them or you landed right next to them, right? Or if you fumble, then like you either smack into the wall hilariously Tom and Jerry style, or Roadrunner style. If we do this, we only have one. I think this is fine actually. Okay, let's did our appearance here. We're gonna be
next. Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells, be wary.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Where to next?
What was...
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells, Something to be wary.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
Where to next?
We can kind of mess with our appearance and stuff. We kind of got those. Insider perception would be good, you think? Yeah, you're not wrong on that. Yeah, perception and... You need perception and insight. We kind of have more of a balanced set of skills here. No, fine, we'll do that. Insight, medicine, perception, intimidation. Sorry, intimidation's only +1. Kind of crazy. Yeah, hitting items. Noticing hidden items is really cool. Alright, let's see, I know we can kind of mess with the appearance here. We can go with like crazy colors here. Well, we are half, so we can have more of a humanish, or not human, but you know, more of a lighter like skin tone, or even like a darker skin tone, right? To like if we were like half human, half orc or whatever. Or we can have like still have like the greener tones or whatever. Again, like you do get kind of the gambit here with skin color choices. I don't get like anything like blue though, or purple, which I do like blues and purples. I do like the mix there of like, you know, having like slightly green, but it also kind of has like, you know, like it's not like crazy green. Let's do that. And kind of mess with scarring and stuff. I wish it can be like the fighter. We probably would have some scars. I don't know. My favorite scar in video gaming is Squall's Final Fantasy VIII one, which has like a scar like right here in between the bridge of the nose and stuff, where it like starts there and it kind of goes down. Yeah, the music is super good. Definitely. Interesting. That's what happens with this. No. Yeah. It's something that is really cool. I like when games do stuff like that, because I've seen people who do have that, right? Okay, gotta have. Yeah, well, okay. Ah, there we go. That's what I did wrong. Kind of make them more lighter. Well, I do like freckles on, you know, like other races. I don't know. I like quite like the way the freckles work here. We could do some. As a fighter, that could totally work. What is this? This one on the neck, or whatever. That's like barely visible. Can't tell what that is because of the hair right now. Same with that one. Can't even tell what that says. Okay, I gotta figure out where my other chat is on. It's not there. I can't get rid of the thing there from. Really? Yeah. I can get rid of it, but I have to. I gotta have my chat thing open to do it, and for some reason it's not appearing on OBS. Well, I don't know why it keeps disappearing, and I forget how to make it reappear because it's happened from time to time. Look here. No, that's not it. See if I can get in. No, it's not showing up. Okay. Yes, that actually did show up because it did say it's the first time. So a lot of times they'll say like, "Oh, a known, you know, scammer or something to that extent." There we go, chat. Here we go. All right. See, I can just do this. There we go. I deleted it. I don't know if it's deleting it on y'all's side, but it deleted it on mine. You know, by the time we get into this, you know, like character creation and D&D, right? I don't know if y'all. I'm pretty sure Miss Schools have done D&D, right? But I'm not 100% sure if you've done D&D. So that's something you would definitely be into if you haven't. But like character creation can take, you know, upwards of 3 to 5 hours. You know, I'm usually like the first, you know, session of D&D is character creation. If you tell everyone, hey, we're starting on this date, we need your character done, there's going to be someone who doesn't quite have their character done. And so that turns into like, you know, pretty much an entire session of making characters. Is that just nothing? But thank you for reporting them though, because that's a good thing. I do like some of the. I mean, we can change that to like maybe like. Kind of looks like dried blood, does it not? So does that. This looks like more dried blood though. We can just say my character just paints their face with the dried blood of their enemies. So this is like the dark purple that I like, right? The deep purple that. Or something like this. We'll do with that, I think. Some cool patterns here. Yeah. Again, I know knew this was gonna take me a while, but here we go. So, what do you think of this one here? Like, again, we can make the joke that they literally paint, you know, use their enemy's blood, and it kind of looks like dried blood. Maybe some piercings. Nice. Yeah. There's a couple of them here that I think would fit. Like, that's just too minimalist for me to like it, and that's. I do think this one here kind of like is the nice middle ground of being enough but not being too much. Like, this is too much, I feel, but that one I feel like is like the nice middle ground. Yeah. I do like the eyes here. If the eyes had some more stuff at the bottom, like along the the cheek line and like the throat, then this would be really cool. But seeing as you can't combine them, I feel like that's just way too much. I like the pattern, but it doesn't quite scream warrior enough. This kind of does. This also is another good candidate, I think. I say this one because it's around the eyes. I don't know why it spun like that. I like it because it's around the eyes, and that looks really cool. I don't know. What do y'all think? You think that this one here nails it? The one I've had it for. Yeah. I think it's just the right amount, and like again, it's not quite all over the face, but it is kind of all over the face, right? But it's not like all over the place, right? It's all over the place, but in a focused kind of way. Okay, let's see about these. Some kind of bones? Looks like kind of bones there as earrings. I got spikes there, that's cool. I like that. Moons. I like that red there. That looks nice too. Swords. I think those are swords, right? They look like swords. They're that red blood tips there. Like that. And it's just the nose ring. Oh, Minotaur ring. You see Breezy. Oh god, is that a reference? Okay, hey Raven, I don't know, again. The Crimson Dagger hilts. Yeah, let's see what else they have. Okay, yeah. I did like the ones who looked like they were kind of bones. But these here, these little daggers with blood, Crimson hilt. This one right here, right? Yeah. Yeah, the Crimson hilt. Yeah. Plus, I like the little, the pointy things on the ears. You can't see it on that side yet because we haven't got to that point. Yeah, very stabby vibes. Yeah, exactly. Eyes. I like. Oh, I can do all eye colors. Does that get like the just look black? I don't like that. No. Okay. I do like the purple. I like the purple eyes. I know that's the. Again, I'm a big fan of purple, and it's funny enough that they kind of gave their hair like a. And we can make it to where we have two different colored eyes. With the. No, the first character I remember seeing that had this was yeah, I really like this color. The first character I remember having two different colored eyes was like the Yuna from Final Fantasy X, I think it was. That she had two different colored eyes. And I thought it was such a cool thing. It's like apparently that's a real thing though. Alright, we got makeup. I don't know if we want to do makeup. Doesn't stand out enough. Neither does that. I don't think this is gonna really work. Guess we change the not too glossy, but like just enough. To stand out. Now that just, I don't want like super green, but I want it kind of like not be the exact same as skin color, right? 'Cause, you know, lips, or at least a lot of lips aren't that, right? But they're similar in shading, I feel. And then we can mess with hair. There we go. We can kind of see it. Okay, they don't get it on that side. That's weird how. Well, I'm trying to show off here. It's weird how this side here doesn't have that, but this side here gets that there. It's so weird. That kind of shows off the face pretty nicely. I like. I don't know if that quite works for the warrior we're going for though. Absolutely not. That covers up everything that we did there with the ears. Oh, hold on here. Yeah, yeah. Like this feels messy, and I do like the yellow. I'm not sure exactly what those everythings are, but I do like them. Because a lot of it's just yeah, those bead things there. Is that what they are, or whatever? Like I'm not 100% sure what they are. I'm not sure what. Oh, we can have different. No. What is? Okay, here we go. It's a little too bright. I do like that more reddish hair color that it kind of started us with, right? Not like super bright, but that's too bright. Even that red's a little too bright anime red. Like this is a more like yeah, you can have characters that are like that. See, even those pinks there, I feel like are just a little too. Can we lower? We can't lower the. What is this? Yeah, I feel like the darker hair color there, like that red, I felt like kind of helped with pretty much everything we had done. We had accidentally like picked our hair color already in a way. And we can do fish. I don't think we need to though. Let's see. This the fact that it even lets you do this, it doesn't matter, right? Is like a good thing. Okay, what else on the appearance can we edit? Wait, is that everything there pretty much? Okay. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? We could do some more. No, I'll mess with that. We can have a little bit of. That's up there with the things there, so we're not really going to get to see those anyway. And this kind of gives us more of a. There you go. Now we have like someone who's like been through like battle, but it's not like super, like very, right? All right. So I am terrible when it comes to names, everyone. So I usually have a couple names that I use, but give me something cool. Give me something interesting that we can. That would definitely sound like a orcish type name, because I feel like we are like definitely like showing our orc heritage here with this one being the warrior. Like if we're going with the oh the red paint, the red looking stuff there is actually the blood of our enemies. Then like definitely orc themed. Only 12 hit points though. What I would normally do is I look up some kind of orc name generator until I find one that I really really like and go with that. Um, yeah, let me see what we can find here. There you go, half orc name generator. There you go. A D100 for half orc. Okay, hold on. Wait, let me do. Wait. Let me back it up one more. Hold on. Here we go. Female half orc name generator. There we go. This should give me. Ah, okay. Here we go. It's like a page for like D&D-esque stuff. It's because of the. There we go. Funny enough, that's the one I just found. Mine's for yeah. You see, yours is orc. Mine's half orc. Let's do. Oh, let's keep going. Hold on here. A name will speak to me. Sanash. 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 That is Zondarad. Zonoda. I do like. I do like. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of this one? Sanash. 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 There's Zonada. I'm not generally always great with pronouncing. Hmm. All right. All right. Hold on. Let me go back to this. I think Sanash is good. I like both of yours and Sanash. Yeah, it's almost like Sanash. Yeah, that's probably what they were going for. Sanash smashes. Uh, okay, if you're cool with the name, sure, we'll go with it. Now we have to make a guardian. So I don't even remember what the guardian is in this game. I don't think I've ever made it far enough. Yeah, smash that like button, gamers. Smash that like button. Comment down below what you think of my character. I know this has been a long one here. If you're still watching this live, or on YouTube, and you've not skipped forward to the actual gameplay, very much appreciated. There's a lot of banter and stuff, which can be really fun and great if you like that stuff. But it can be a lot of there's nothing going on. It's good for us, not necessarily good for you. Okay, okay. Here we go. Our guardian is like this tiny little halfling or dwarf. I can't remember what the guardian is for. You like randomizing it? Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna close my eyes here. I can't see. Okay, we got a gnome. I just hit it a whole bunch. Is that? Okay, yeah. Sure. There we go. There we go. We made that quick. Oh, guys, it's almost been like 2 hours. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny because the super tall half orc. Yeah. I can only imagine what's going through his head. Pretty cool opening cutscene. It's pretty awesome. Jeez. See, look at that. The red there kind of only almost looks like her
The
face
blood in
paint
your
a little
head
darker.
thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger.
All right, so this game also does have integration into it. I didn't get a chance to turn that integration on because of how late everything was, but if people do enjoy this, I can start to add integration to this as well, which would be fun to do. Gives y'all some say in the adventure, which I think would be a lot of fun as a D&D type, campaign. Yeah, I don't know how much integration it is and what the integration absolutely does, but I know there is because one of the things in the game things is that, right? And I've talked about integration in my games before, and a lot of people voted that they would love to see integration, where it gives y'all more of a chance to interact. And stuff. I love that stuff, right? Having your audience interact with stuff is real cool, which is kind of like what we did here when we're making this character, right? This character was a collaboration of you, me, and Raven. And if others had been here, they also would have been a collaboration with them as well. All right. So we can curse whoever did this to us. We can say our name aloud. You have part of yourself. You can take a deep breath, shake your head, and start anew. I like the idea of Sanash just being like Sanash. Um, because I don't quite know how we're gonna make Sanash act as a character completely yet, right? Other than kind of has a slight bloodlust from time to time, right? We are gonna play up the whole bloodlust thing, especially with the character background we chose, right? And I feel like it depends on who it is. Our enemies, oh yeah, we are painting our faces. We are painting our faces with their blood, right? Again, they're freshly coat of paint on our face. Yeah, I do like option 2 as well here.
The dark urge. Whatever that is you. You will claw back the truth. But first, you have to claw your way out of here.
I also love this narrator's voice, by the
My
way.
head.
Someone else got out.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
I'm not sure if I feel like the warrior might be like, what is this? I'm pretty sure investigating the pool is actually bad, but I feel like it's something that our character would probably do. That or reaching towards it, right? Well, I feel like we're not completely, we're not playing a haha dumb stupid orc, right? I don't think that's the way we go, right? Like even if our character doesn't have a lot of intelligence, I can't remember what our intelligence score was, right? But I don't like the idea of just dumb stupid orc for dumb stupid orc's sake, right? Yeah, we're gonna be like battle lust and shit like that, right? But we're not gonna be, you know, dumb stupid orc, right? Even if we're a half orc, right? I don't like that idea. I don't like that idea at all. Yeah. Oh, hello. We just got some more viewers here. Hello. We just started. We just finished our character. Yeah, we're only half. But even then, though, right? I don't like the idea of dumb stupid orc to be dumb stupid orc. All right, we got a first skill check here. Some dialogue options require a skill check. Dice rolls that must meet or exceed a target number. Your character's skills add a bonus to that roll. All right, so let's do this roll here. Ads. Oh shit! Yeah, I haven't been running ads, so it's probably playing an ad automatically. Nope. We failed this check. That means something bad happens. We failed. Let's continue.
You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
It shouldn't have done that for you. Yeah, it's gonna play. It's gonna play a few of them for like 60 seconds or something like that. Yeah, so we're gonna reach towards the pool, I think. See, after investigating, we're like, ow. See, I knew reaching for the pool would have been bad, but again, it made sense character-wise.
Anything of use?
We get bloodstone. We'll take that.
Dead. Good.
All right.
Better not be cursed.
Might
See
be
what's
other survivors.
Time to press ahead.
See if there's anyone here. I clicked right here. Thank you, game. Is there a chest up there?
Inside.
Is there something up here? I can't quite tell. Oh, there's totally a chest up here. It says fire. Rejuvenation.
Odd. I feel better.
Good, okay, so we got our health back there. Alright, we can keep moving forward. Yeah, Q and E to roll side to side. It's been so long since I played, so. Yeah, we customized our character. We spent like an hour or something customizing our character. This is Dresh. They're a half orc fighter. We ended up rolling a dice to figure out which class we went with, and then we spent time. Let's see here if I can.
Can't give up now.
Is it gonna? It's not gonna zoom in. Anyway, our character has. No, we're definitely playing as a female. Also, our character has red, like it's supposed to be like a tattoo, but we're role playing it like Kresh is a half orc, right? That redness is the blood of her enemies that she paints her face with. Whether that's actually true in game, I don't think so. It's not something we messed with. Oh, this leads us up. What's up here?
Something's on my mind.
Yeah, there was nothing that this game allowed to do that
Yes,
with.
you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
This is weird. Yeah, yeah. I like I should be like, who am I talking to? Or Sanash. Excuse me. Yeah. Like either 1 or 3, I think might be the. Okay, well, we definitely did not. I don't remember doing that even in my non-Twitch playthroughs. Like you get a choice to do either like more masculine, more feminine body. This isn't cyberpunk. But yeah, you can't turn those scenes off though. There are ways of doing that. This game also has some integration, which allows people to choose stuff. I didn't get a chance to do that because of how just how long it took to download. I want to start my stream. I didn't want to waste any more. Well, again, if you can, I've never done that on any of my playthroughs. Alright, well, I've never done that then.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
Alright, yeah.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
See, I didn't even know that. Yeah, see, you got $300. Yeah, I have. Did I just not go through enough menus? I don't think it matters, right? It's not something that we need to focus on anyway for the stream. To be fair, if you focus too much on that aspect, you can get in trouble with Twitches. If I make that the focus, then yeah. I'm just saying that I mean, I don't have nearly as much that much time in this game here. I only have what 27 hours in the game, and I must have missed the menus. Again, it doesn't matter that much though. But
The enemy. So many enemies.
yeah, exactly. I'm more interested in the actual like roleplay aspects of the character, and not so much. One, we're not playing a horny bard, right? Like horny bards are funny to play as, but yeah. Well, it's a actual like D&D creature. Um. Hmm. Uh. I honestly think Crash would probably destroy the brain. Oh, I know you are demon. I know for a fact you are, and I have spent a little time there because again that in that menu at least it's very obvious. Choose number 1.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us.
That person's still alive. They're crying. Hmm. I definitely have it set up to where my stream requires mature rated video game. Yeah, we have that going, and then I have it set up to where yeah, mature rated games are already set. You are required to disclose if your content is not suitable for certain viewers, which I have mature rated already on because it's set to this game automatically. And I think I automatically have it. Yeah, mature. Yeah, I automatically have mature rated games selected because just because I'm not doesn't necessarily mean like yeah. Anyway, I can totally break it open. Yeah. But so far we have played up to Sanash's curiosity. If both y'all think 2, I'll go with 2. The character definitely does have the strength. Yeah, so we get a +3 strength modifier here. Watch us fail. Haha! We succeed. Yeah, +3. This person's still alive though. That's creepy as fuck. That is pretty grotesque.
From the skull. But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
Uh-oh, is that part of our thing there? like it's a football, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a Dark Urge run, so I'm pretty sure this is a Dark Urge thing here, right? So yeah, we're half orc. So definitely, yeah, I feel like 1 is probably the right choice. You would eat it, yeah. I can see an orc doing that, probably even a half orc. They probably don't care as much. Nom. Okay, I think everyone's kind of agreeing with 1 here as the choice. Well, you know what? That's future us's problem. Plus, oh, look at that. We get advantage on this. So we get to roll 2 dice. Oh, shit. Sorry. We can definitely cripple it, though. Oh, come on. We failed both of them. Damn it. We failed. Shit, we failed the roll here. Let's see what happens. You're valid. What the Did it just kind of run off on its own? It totally did, didn't it? Brain shot, what's this?
Odd.
Odd.
Brains. Odd.
We have to go back down, I think. Oh, wait. Is this
Doesn't do anything.
brain jar? Okay, we've already seen a bunch of brain jars here. Come on. Come on, no. Hit it and go down. There we go. Yeah. This game is crazy, guys, okay? Okay, no. Trying to, come on, camera, turn. There we go, I'm gonna turn the camera in the direction here. Oh, cutscene. We only have one weapon right now, but we're supposed to be dual wielding.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
So my personal options are who are you or what do you suggest? Again, you know, not playing up completely up on the dumb orc, half orc trope here, but you know, still questioning stuff from time to time. I definitely think we're gonna need help though to get out of here. I think 3. Let's see what everyone else says. We've got like 3 people in here, 2 people in here. So let's see. I know this isn't the most interesting thing, but I think it's more interesting for my chat for sure. Which, you know, is kind of what I want it to go for, is having interesting dialogues with the chat. I feel like this game here definitely allows that. Alright, well, I'll let people have enough time to read this here. I'm going to go ahead and run an ad again now. That way we can get through more of the more interesting stuff, excuse me, without ads. So sorry, YouTube, this isn't going to be a really great YouTube-friendly video, I don't think. Or maybe y'all will enjoy this. You know, seeing us go through and talk about stuff and decide, you know, what we would do based off of our characters' personality that we're kind of shaping as we go. I do enjoy that kind of stuff, right? The role play and figuring out. We still have the ad going right now, Miss Skittle, so I'm not sure if he got a chance to read. I did wait a while before running the ad, to be fair, to make sure people had that chance to read. I don't know actually who's in here right now. I know you are, obviously, because you're talking, and it says I have 2 people in here, so yeah. Okay, so say we're back now. Now we almost got like 24 minutes of no ads. So we should be okay for some time here. Hopefully to get through this opening, but we'll have to see with all these choices we're gonna have to make. I don't think some of these choices don't matter that much, to be fair. But some of them do. Like shaping our character earlier on, I feel like we kind of like, you know, should go with that. Anyway, I'll give us another like 30 seconds here, and we'll click the option 3 here if no one else has voted or agreed on it. Okay, we're almost there. The last time I clicked on something, I missed out on what Raven had to say, unfortunately. Okay, I think we've reached the point here, so we want to keep moving forward here.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
We got some imps to kill. Tutorial, combat tutorial. Get ready to fight. Combat could happens in rounds, and each participant gets a turn to act. The game pauses around you during combat, so you have time to plan your actions. All right, I'm pretty sure. Do we only have one weapon right now? I think, right? Hold on. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty. This is gonna be a pretty easy combat, I think. I wanted to give us a secondary, so I can switch to my bow. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. And can we move? This is them, isn't it? Yeah, this is. Okay, we can't move anymore. There we go, and then we can end our
Stay on
turn.
my feet.
Okay, they have a bow. We just have a long sword. Let's see what attacks. Give me a second one.
Can't
We'll
slow
just do
down.
this. Oh, why did we? There we go. When we turn around, there we go. End our turn. There shouldn't be no problem. Aha, we dodged. And then they will take them out. Probably. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I've always got to make sure we loot the bodies.
Surprisingly adequate in battle.
We'll take.
Now, to the helm.
I'm gonna take gear. Hold on. Where'd the other one go? It's up here. Take.
Is
Okay.
that blood? No, never mind.
I forget how to. Was it bag? No. Inventory. There we go. We are a. Yeah, okay, so we... Can we? No, is that not... Anyway, we do something like this. Okay, tab. I don't know all the controls here. Okay. So yeah, I think this is only a two-handed sword, isn't it? Yeah. Is it? Oh, no, it says versatile on it. Can we not? Not gonna let us? Does that feel like it's gonna let us here? That's. Yeah. Either way, we can just do this because I think we get slightly bit more damage doing this. Okay.
Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
I think this would heal us, but I don't think any of us have any damage.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
What? Did I miss that? I totally missed that, didn't I? Hold on. Yeah, what the hey? Why? Why? Oh, no, I'm not done there. Why are they... Why are you doing that? I don't want that to happen. Oh, is it? Because it... Oh, no? Maybe? I don't know. Either way. Is that so long sword? Yeah. You want to do a long sword? No, you can't do that. Alright, let's keep moving. It's funny as that is. Okay, let's turn this way.
Give it a shot.
Oh. Automatically saved. Come on, let's move forward.
Gave machinery. Make no sense of it.
Machine made them hostile.
Uh-oh. Not enough movement. She looks like I do. If I... There we go, we dropped one. Can we loot? Let's loot, and we can move a little bit more, and we can end our turn.
I am death.
We can jump, then attack. There we go. Super blurry again, thank you for letting me know. I don't know why it does that. It does that from time to time, and I don't know why. Oh god, it's very blurry. Holy shit, it's more blurry than I've ever seen it. There we go.
Another day, another fight.
Oh, not what I meant to do. I wanted to look at that, but okay.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
Let's see here. They're definitely stuck in there. I definitely want to help them. The more people we have, the better chances of escaping, I feel. The half orc think like that, though. You think 3? Yeah.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
What, this thing here?
The console appears dormant.
Alright. Now, are we gonna just look for the switch for release? Are we gonna hit it? If someone else wants to respond here, they feel free to, because again, that's kind of what I. It seems like it's just. Oh shit! What the heck? I didn't do anything.
You must be terminated!
Alright, sure. You're just dead. That's what you get. Let's end our turn, because I know that thing won't quite reach us. It shouldn't. And then we can do this. Oh, no! Attack the... Yeah. It's not dead. Dang. We gotta end our turn and it'll be our turn to finish it. Yeah, dual wield. Like a boss. Okay. Let's look at this again.
The console appears dormant.
Alright. Okay, well, we're just making our choice. Okay. So what do you think? 2? You think hitting it?
Nothing. The console remains dormant.
Okay, I guess we hit 1 now.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Empty socket, huh? We go back over here.
Simple enough.
Mess with this thing.
Dream in red.
Little kick. Yeah, I know, right?
Already dead.
Okay, hold on. Let's... No, I mean to... Dark. What is that? Oh, there's a chest here.
Laser kick.
Nothing. No. Nope, nothing. Okay.
Brain in a jar.
Wait. Nope, I can't do anything there. Where is...
What's hiding here?
Well, we already looked through that person, didn't we? We did not. Yeah. See if they know anything that can help.
Come on! Get me out of this thing!
Okay.
Keep looking!
I did, but do we have anything to throw in it?
The console appears dormant.
Yeah, I already did that. And still nothing. Let's hit it again.
Nothing. The console remains dormant.
Okay.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first.
They don't have anything to throw in there. So... Oh wait, what's this? A manuscript?
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Yeah, kick. Low. Can we pick it up and throw it? No, hold on. Nope. Darn it, I tried. I tried. Do this again. Nothing. Wait. Oh. Oh, I can, there we go. That's... Try the left door. Ah. Maybe. Oh, so I didn't even see the other doors here. Another... a golden key. What kind of weapon was that? A scimitar? There you go, we got 2 scimitars now. That's a mind flare pod.
How many hosts of these Gaken?
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Uh-oh. Another... Place your hand on the console. Let's
As
do
you
it.
place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Uh-oh. They said they don't show it all the way.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here before it's our turn.
Ooh.
This might
That's
unlock those controls next to the pod.
Wait, no.
Another brain.
Awesome. Health potions. Oh, nice. Can we go and take this thing out before it escapes and tries to murder us?
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Come on. I'll attack it.
Newborn mind flash.
Nope. Okay, it's not gonna let us do anything. Let's get out of here and try to open this thing. Here we go. We're running.
Let me out!
The console appears dormant.
Set the room to the socket.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Huh. We don't have much Arcana, but we could try to definitely try. Hopefully I'll be okay. I feel like my character's kind of strong, so I should really carry stuff. I threw that chest, no problem. To be fair. Let's see about our Arcana here. See what we can do. We're not Arcana, you know. But it doesn't mean we don't know stuff. Come on. Yeah, look at that. We know things.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine.
Yeah.
This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Yep. Place our hand on it. Let's do it.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Ooh. We can will the pod open, or we can ignore the sensation. Pretty sure we need to open the pod though, so I'm pretty sure the only option we have here is one here, unless we don't want to help help the person out. No, we have to roll. Okay, so nothing but like a failure. We could roll a 1 and still do it. Wow, we barely had enough. To be fair, we doubled the willpower needed to open it. Yeah, worm brain.
Feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Yeah.
At last.
Okay.
Thought I was done for. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
I feel like the character would probably be like, what the fuck was that? Did you feel that? See, I don't know the lore behind the Githyanki. I know Shadowheart doesn't trust them at all though. Yeah. Yeah, I think 3 would be the right choice.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Obviously, I'm going with number 1 here, because the whole point of that was to help them.
Shadowheart. One moment.
For now, I don't know. Like when my character asked, my character probably would ask. I don't know if it hurts that much. Like, I can't remember. Like, I know there's a lot to this. Yeah, just become the overly inquisitive orc. Yeah, yeah.
Finally. Let us make for the helm.
Oh,
We've
I hit the
wasted
wrong
enough
thing.
time already.
She's right. Lead on.
Did I not click on?
Something the matter? Besides the obvious, that is.
Oh, har.
Pondering my name won't get us off this ship. Let's stow the small talk until we're safe, shall we?
Let's keep
I'm
going.
right behind you.
Alright. So now I think we have to go the other direction. Wait, no. Other way. Nope. See, in some ways, they, I got the key for that. Nice. I was about to take it with me and mess with it later, but... are we, any of us hurt? None of us are hurt, so we don't need to heal. Is that all that's here?
Mind flayer horticulture. Odd things. Wonder what plane they're from.
Alright, let's keep moving.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
Okay. See, they do not like each other. At all. I bet some of the community shipped them together just because. Well, that was a horrible, brutal death.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the gate after we escape.
We need to get out of here. Now.
Alright, before this battle begins, we're going to run another ad, because it's telling me I need to run an ad. So we're going to wait for the ad to be over to start combat here. Though you are a subscriber, again, thank you there, Miss Skittles. Just to be nice to everyone else who can't see it, because not everyone is, though I think a lot of my regulars are, but just on the safe side. And we can kind of surveil the situation here. So they want us to get over here to mess with that thing. We have so many turns to do it, too. Shouldn't be a big problem, though. So several enemies, we want to make sure that we loot the bodies, because looting the bodies is always important. Get us some new weapons that we can either sell or wield. Okay, we should be back now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and attack this thing here. There we go. Are we dual wielding? We're dual wielding, right? Yeah. Okay, take. Does it say? I'm not sure what that is. You know, I think I've tried that before, and it failed miserably. I think we get like one shot at it. That would be really cool though.
This is your end.
Yeah, experience. Does it have anything? It has nothing. Brain? Nothing.
What should I do?
Still can't make it, so we can just do this. And then end our turn. Yeah, you just miss wildly. It would be entertaining to try. Let's jump, because we have... What is this? Oh shit, that hurt. Jesus, that hurt. Yeah, it's hard to hit him, yeah. I can't even attack, so let's end our turn. He takes hits. He takes hits from that person there, so we might be able to do stuff. Let's take fall damage. I totally did, didn't I? Yeah, Shadowheart can heal me. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like Shadowheart can heal, so it's fine.
Talk to me.
Does Shadowheart have? Yeah. Can they heal? We're both hurt. They actually hurt more, so let's.
Got to press on.
Miss. Ow. Ow, on fire. Yikes. Could go attack that thing. It's got a lot of health. Jesus, it's got a lot of health.
Alright then.
Yeah, let's see what y'all have. Ooh. Pearl. You have a crossbow. What is this thing? I don't know. And then my turn. Damn, you miss. Ow.
You bow, or you break.
Hey, took a hit. Nice. And then let's end our turn.
Fast.
Alright, I think can we heal?
Take him.
Let's have them move out of the fire.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Oh Jesus, they're almost dead. Holy shit. I think they might be dead. Holy fuck.
The ship hits the ground. We're dead.
How do I know I can throw potions. I'm not sure how to do it though. There we go. There we go. That's something. Yeah, but she might have burned to death on her own turn if I had done that.
With haste.
I think I took my action to attack to... Wait, where's my other weapon? Why am I dual wielding? It shows my character. We gotta end.
Ignore the.
Oh,
We must take the transponder.
small dagger thing? Those R? Oh, that's a different character. Ooh, crit hit. Nice. That's one way to do it, huh?
Concentrate.
Alright. They can do... Yeah. Let's get her in a better position. Whoa.
Hurry before they strike.
Alright. We're actually hitting it. It's about. I don't think we're winning. I don't think we're winning it. Oh, maybe with that we might. Dang. Are we getting super lucky here? The plan is murder this guy. Can't stop all of us. Oh. Shit, there's still other enemies here. Okay, we'll take a moment to take them out. They haven't reached us yet, but we have hit this guy quite a bit. This is me. For casting, yeah. Wait to end our turn. Oh, this thing's about to die. We might be in trouble if it dies. I think that's what happened last time. Is the mind flare dies and then this thing just murders us, which is real bad. But if we work together, we can actually hit it. Oh, we can pummel strike. Damn, we missed both those attacks. All right, well, let's have her. Wow, she's weak. There we go. Aha, it died because it ran through us. Ow. I'm hurt. What, more? Jeez.
Come a little closer.
They want to make sure this doesn't happen, don't they? Oh, I think we're fucked now. I think we're totally fucked now. This thing has 58 health. Ain't no way we're killing it. We're totally dead here if we don't run.
These boots have seen everything.
I will ascend.
Disengage, yeah. We're definitely disengaging. We'll take out this thing here, however, though, to make sure they stay out of our way. Nothing. Okay. And then we can move a little bit.
Let's end this.
Hello, heart. Time to jump. And move. We tried. I thought we were doing pretty well, too, with as many hits as we did. But with those things coming and the big guy dead... See, again, yeah, you have way more hours than this.
I need to hold on.
Oh, geesh, I'm about to die. I think we need a second wind here. Wow, jeez, that just brought us to full. I think I'm still gonna attack, aren't I? No, I did not get attacked.
Before more dragons come.
One of the pointing it. I'll leave this one. No, we're not close enough. We should.
My faith will protect me.
Oh, disengage. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Can't quite reach it. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. We're about to get murdered. Alright, do I have to disengage?
I'll give it a shot.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Oh. I wouldn't know. I have no nails. Ow. Oh shit. I probably would have actually pulled my character's hand out their socket there. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. When I was talking there, I don't know what the loud music. Hopefully I was able to be, like, slightly heard. I don't know if that music's too loud or not, but might need to lower it a little bit. It's great. Okay, okay. I just gotta make sure that I can still be heard over the music, but it's like overly powering my voice or vice versa. Okay, good, good, good. Excellent. You should be dead. Ow. Well, fuck me. Okay, well, what saved me? What's going on? Snap wants answers. Hurry up, what's going on?
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
And that's the opening of the game so far. Check our journal with Jay. Okay. The urge. Special. Yes. Special. You don't fight it. You know you want to do. You know what you need to do. Take up that knife and do what is best. Easy as breathing. You'll feel better soon. Find the cure. Let's look around. There's gonna be stuff that we can pillage. Oh no.
Very well.
Wait,
What's
what's that?
inside?
Dead body here. Some gold, you know.
Drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
I remember the last time you stood above a corpse. We can let the grin fall across our face or push a smile away. This is vile. I'm guessing this has to do with the one thing. So we just like always covered in blood, because I don't remember that being a thing with the other stuff, unless it was just something that naturally happened. I don't know. Number 3, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. So so far, like we got more people in here, which is good, but I feel like they're just lurkers. And if they decide to say something for the next one, then they can feel free to do so. We gotta roll a 7 to beat this. Let's roll that dice. 18. We did it. Very nice.
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
So we got something within our heart and within our head. We are fucked. That Shadow Heart. Totally Shadow Heart. It's their weird dice thing. And reach for the artifact or wake her. Or leave. No clue what the artifact is. Well, I'm interested in what the artifact is. It's not my artifact. Oh no, my recording stopped. I don't have the space. Shit. That's bad news. I'm gonna have to get the recording off of Twitch now. We haven't really like decided like good or bad in general. I'm gonna have to be right back for a second here because not having space on this thing could be bad. And it could actually cause a computer crash if I do this. Let me check this stuff real quick. Okay, yeah, I need to do something here to make space. That could cause a crash, actually. Let's see, hold on. There we go. Let's get rid of. Wait, did I do that one? I didn't do that one yet, did I? I need to delete this one. I uploaded that one. I'll delete these two for now. Sorry about that, everyone. This could be bad from the computer. Like I shouldn't have. I tried to make space for this game here. I didn't realize it was going to take up too much space. Where is... Come on. So I thought I had it on this top. Search. Cycle bin. I got some other stuff in there to delete, so empty. There we go. Now we have 33 gigs. That should be fine. You said 1? Yeah, Waker. Yeah. I don't think we're a thief. We don't just steal to steal, right?
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
No clue. Jeez, my character's just drenched in blood. Look at that. So, is my hair naturally red or is it because of all the blood? Sanash will never tell. I'll go ahead and click this out. Let's see what she says. Oh wait, we need to do another ad break here. Well, we'll figure that answer out here after this. I feel like 1 is the proper choice though. Because, you know, again, inquisitive and wanting to know stuff. Or not so much that, you know, like I'm not going to steal her artifact or try to steal her artifact. Not that I think it would go well to begin with, but, you know, we need these characters to trust us. And trying to rob from them isn't a very good way to gain their trust. You know? Some food for thought. Alright, we got like another 5 seconds till this ad ends, and then we can click on it so everyone can see. There we go. It says it's ended. Okay.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
What happened to her? And she'll probably give some kind of snide remark that, you know, it's best that she's not around or some junk. They totally got along well, and I'm sure the community doesn't ship those two together at all. Communities are weird like that. I feel like I want to know where we're at. Like,
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
I still like the idea of saying to just to see what she says.
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Ran off? I mean, I found you unconscious. You know, who's to say, you know, she's unconscious somewhere. But yeah, you want to stay together, I take
We
it?
need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Haha. Yeah, see, I think if we didn't free her, she probably wouldn't have been this nice to us at all. And with good reason, right? Like, you know, let's see, what all do they have? Mysterious artifact. Can we just move it to our collection? Nope, it won't let us. I had to try. It would have been funny had it let us. Is there anything around here that we can mess with? Probably not. Hey, there's a barrel over here. Let's take a look what's in the barrel. Nothing in the barrel. Okay. Also, I don't know all the shortcut commands for stuff, so I know you were mentioning some of them. So highlighted items. That was something that was highlighted over there. You can take gold. There's a brain doohickey. Nada. Another barrel over here. Another dead body over there. So I like looking at, you know, like take their fish and their wine. I like they're gonna need it. I already checked. Did I check that person? I did not check this person over here yet. Let's take a look what they have. Machine letter. You can read books. Okay. Wait, I can read? I can read! We got what? Fish, a bottle, and a mug. There's a couple barrels over here. Hold on. Let's take a look. Water. Thieves' tools. Disarming trap. You ever watch that episode of Futurama where Bender, like I think they get their what was that? Oh, there's something over here. They accidentally the door. Where Bender wants to buy something. I think they got their money from the government or something. Wait, what am I doing? Let's go check it out over here. What is this? I don't think I can do anything here, but
Can't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
okay, we can use the thieves' tools if we want. I don't think my character really knows has that skill, so it's probably going to be worthless until we have someone who actually knows how to do that stuff. It's clearly not me. I did not take this with me. 28, jeez. How lucky for us.
More of those wretched things.
I think we, no. Nada.
Death won't take me.
Good. We ran away now. It wants to fight. Okay. Gosh, there's 3 of them.
Need to stay back. One strike could be
Am I on fire? I think I am. Okay, so I can do what? Main hand. I only went to do main hand there, but okay, thanks game. It didn't matter though, because I wanted to use one hand to attack.
Got to move.
Oh, whoops, ow.
I need healing.
Good thing we got a healer here on the team. Well, shit. Alright.
Death won't take me yet.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Get 2 attacks off. That's the kind of cool shit that you can do as a... There we go. Ooh. What is that? Is that I think that's the thing that kept blowing us up, wasn't it?
Light on my feet.
Ooh. Rapier. Oh, mushroom. What's the rapier? The dagger? No. Yeah, I need to heal. Yeah. Can I do this? Can I not? No. Okay, I guess I can't. I'm just trying to get some extra damage out of it. Apparently I can't.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Alright. Did we level up? Oh, we totally leveled up, huh?
Where am I?
Do I have
What's
to?
going
I think
on?
I gotta rest to level up. I think I got to, don't I? I don't remember how that works.
Something good here, I hope.
That's how long it's been since I played, to be fair. Ooh, speed potion? We'll take that stuff. Sure, why not? Go
Need
up
to
here.
find a way forward.
The button under your... Click the button. Ah, level up. Okay, right here. Gotcha. Here we go. Level up. We gain, let's see, action. Intimidate is an extra action used this turn. Ah, so we can intimidate people to make them. Can I change that, or is that automatically what I get? We can add a class. I don't think I want to add a class. Action surge. Okay, yeah. So we can intimidate in battle, which I don't think we have a very good intimidation. But if we get it there, then, you know, we might be able to do something to make enemies flee, which should be, you know, beneficial in battle. Okay, Elves not yet, no. Okay, okay. I know sometimes you get to pick stuff. I know with spells and stuff, you get to do that stuff. Level 2 cleric is good. You get turn undead. Okay. When you distract your enemies with an illusion within 3 meters of the illusion, attack rolls have an advantage for you and your allies. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we gotta use that kind of stuff to our advantage. Okay. Alright, where'd we go? Where'd we go? Hold on. Where'd we go? I lost where we were. Okay. I'm supposed to something
What's
up here. No. An arrow. Did mind flare? The skull. The skull of our enemies? Wait, no, that's where we came from earlier, huh? Is this the way I wanted to check? This is the way I wanted to check, wasn't it? Dead mind flares. Oh, a healing potion. How bad does it feel to be dead with a healing potion on you? Like, if only I could have healed. I had it on me. I failed miserably.
There may be even more that survived the crash.
What is that?
There's goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Yeah. Goblins! Ooh, bones, supply pack, ooh. A goblin, okay. A hatchet and a health potion. That is cool. Hold on. You know what? Because it looks a little more brutal, right? You know, as a weapon. You know, there's a little bit of blood on it. Kind of fits our character's aesthetic of, you know, I feel like it does. Again, we're not like completely like, you know, we're not like, you know, blood for the blood god or anything, but well, this one's still alive.
And it's hurt.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Yeah. I thought that was something. I guess I didn't get close enough. No, we're totally murdering this thing, right? This thing's trying to make me, this isn't right, too. You think we shouldn't give in? Or we should... Or was that from the one thing? So we step away, I'm pretty sure, Shadowheart would probably not like it. Neither will the, Jinky. Even though they're not here right now. You think, too? Alright, I guess we go, too.
Can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Take advantage of the last lapse break free, we can concentrate on its thoughts. One might give us some answers, and one will probably just, you know, probably kill it. I don't know. Yeah, I want to break free. uh, so I don't know if you know this here. The name of my stream is actually a reference to a song. But I don't know if you know that song.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Close those eyes forever, or leave it to die slowly. Thing is, it might not die is the problem, right? If it you know, escapes or gets strong again, it can be bad for everyone involved, especially for us, right? Because if it starts controlling us, to get stronger again, that could definitely be a problem. Because it already tried to control us earlier. One, yeah. Aha!
Monster. Death is too good for it.
A speed potion on the skull. Anything else we can kind of... Come on, wrong button. Yeah, I don't know if you played this game on with a controller. It is a challenge on a controller. I'm not sure how what they did on console to make this game. Oh, it's wait. We want to go back to that portal first, huh? And get the other guy. We'll get that guy here in a minute. Where's the is it over here? Is it over here? Hold on, I'm actually, yeah. Here's where the three dead goblins are, so. Over here, okay. I'm gonna come over here.
My hands on everything.
What's going on with that room?
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Oh, look, we're finally cleared. Except for the blood that's obviously on our face. Let's touch the sigil. Hand.
A hand? Anyone?
Ignore the urge to maim and grab the hand and pull. Leave him to his fate. How many? Okay, there's only these few options. Slap the hand. Come on, where's the option to give it a high five? Because that'd be hilarious. 4, yeah. We're likely gonna like rip his arm off or something. Yeah. We have to roll like below a 4 to fail this. Oh shit, look at that. Not 20? Or is that a 20 after the roll? I didn't quite catch it. Aha! No, we got 20.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
Wow. Nice.
Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
So I don't know if to play Magic the Gathering, but all these characters have Magic the Gathering cards, and they're all like pretty cool. It's time to run more ads, so we'll take a minute here before we do the introduction of Gale. No Cliffy play, but yeah, the cards are real cool. I'm pretty sure I can't remember if it was about the time the game came out or right before the game came out. I couldn't imagine if it was. It could have been done in tandem because Wizards of the Coast is owned by Hasbro or vice versa. I'm pretty sure Wizards of the Coast is owned by Hasbro, and Hasbro owns D&D, which owns this property. So yeah, like when they did that, that was real cool. Should be about an hour. Yeah, if you wait till I'm done streaming, I'd love to go and check that out. Are you gonna be doing that in my Discord so I can actually watch? Yeah. There we go. We just finished the ad break here. But yeah, I'd like to see your packs and everything. Did you hear Raven what's going down with the Spider-Man Universe Beyond stuff? No need to apologize. At introductions, I'm a passing in adventures. I certainly hope so. So we can be slightly dick or a funny, sarcastic character. All right. So get ready for the bullshittery that is the Spider-Man Universes Beyond. So, Paper Magic is getting the Spider-Man stuff as normal. No problem there. Arena and the other online clients are getting the Spider-Man cards, but they're not going to be Spider-Man themed. They're going to be with different names. They're going to keep everything about it, right? What the card does, their character, creature types and stuff like that. But they're not going to be the Spider-Man cards. They're going to have different art and different names. But it's going to be the same card. But it's not going to be like, this actually is whatever, like the Amazing Spider-Man, right? But it's going to be called something completely different, right? It's not going to do the thing where it has like an alternate name at the bottom, right? They can't do that because they can't reference the Spider-Man characters. They didn't get the rights to do the digital cards for the Spider-Man game, for the Spider-Man D&D cards, or the Spider-Man Magic cards. So they've been called something completely different. Even though this is going to be the Amazing Spider-Man, this card's going to be like, blah, 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 same card, just different name, but not even, because they couldn't get the rights to do the digital stuff. Alright, I think we should be cheeky and funny here. I like to be cheeky and funny here. So I'm going with a cheeky, funny answer.
That magic. But I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
You don't trust the weapon draw here. I feel like my character would be like, it would be pretty straightforward here. So I would be interested in why they got stuck in the sword or the stone there, but yeah. Yeah, they're still gonna get released, right? What happened with the professor talked about it, and they're gonna have wholly different names, and he's like really worried that eventually like some stuff won't come to digital that should come to digital, right? Like the thing is the Spider-Man set's gonna be a standard legal set, right? So like if you build something on the online client, right? You're gonna have to learn. Okay, wait, what are the names in the physical card game, right? That's I think the issue, and that's the thing that Professor really talks about is because they can't even, like think, oh, this card's actually blah 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 in the physical card game. I don't think they can do that on the digital client, right? Because they can't. I don't think they can reference any of that, or they're not allowed to. So you're gonna have to be like, well, I use this card on digital. Well, I don't play digital, so I don't know the name of that card in the non-digital card game. I simply know it as, oh, Venom that spews something, right? Or whatever name they come up with for cards, right? So there's gonna be a dissonance in between that.
I can only assume you two were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Couldn't have phrased that more repulsive myself. Again, I think we kind of be funny and like, yeah.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as seromorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Just ask you the same question. I like this again. I feel like that's kind of within the wittiness of our characters. Like, my hands are better suited for less delicate pursuits. Hopefully he doesn't take that as a threat, though.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer. And
yeah.
Soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Huh. Yeah, we're gonna let the party join us.
Most
All of them.
Excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Aha! Oh, we leveled up. Or did he level up? Oh, he leveled up. Okay, let's level Gale up. Aha! Nice. Aha! We can make him do a necromancer. A blade slinger? A master of wizard and swordplay. Ooh. Evocation is good. Your nose an evoker. See, shredding unharmed through the wind evocation spells. And spells only cost you 25 G. Not. And then we gain 2 spells. What spells can we choose? Oh, this is like saving throws. Nice. Shield, Featherfall, False Life. Level 1 Necromancy spell gain. Typically gain 7 health points. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. This is actually that name there is actually what they gave a magic card. And it's a not terrible card. A face spirit take on an animal form of your choosing. Ice knife. Ooh, that's quite a bit of damage, huh? The shard. Nearby. Ooh. So I gotta be careful not to have us get hit by it. If we do that. I like that though. It's quite a bit of damage too. That's quite a bit of damage. I think a damage spell would be good. Increase the creature's movement speed. It's probably not a bad one too to help give us the ability to move around, and combat wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because not everything has to be about damage, damage, damage. Though a lot of people will be like that. Charm person isn't terrible. Just retreat, gain dash immediately as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends. False life is. Creature armor class by 5, you take no damage from magic missile. Again, we can have him do that against, like as our front liner. Like, oh, here's a shield, so you're more protected. Especially me being the fighter and stuff like that, right? Being able to protect me and stuff. Again, we kind of got keep our party. I could just go with 2 triple creatures jump distance. We could go with more of a support role for him, and have me be the front line person. There's a whole slew of ways we can do this, and the choice is mine. Well, ours. Again, that was a reference that probably no one else is gonna get. It wasn't quite direct, but the choice is yours. A really old reference that people probably aren't gonna get. Any time outside of combat. This can only. Okay. So we can change these then. Is that what I'm hearing? I feel like now we probably go with the we go with these for now. If we can change them later, because we can prepare spells, huh? Grease. Okay, hold on here. I don't like. We have the other, like the shield, just because I'll be I'm class by 5 just directly. I know it's not as good for like them. Grease can be fine. We do also want some. Where's the other one that I had? We want these 2, I think. Again, we can kind of use them as a support character while still having some options to damage as well. Yeah, sleep is not too bad. Alright, I think we do this for now. Alright, there we go. We leveled up. We've only got a little bit of time left. Let's go meet the other character. That's over here. Oh, no. I don't actually turn that off. There you go, make it over here. What's our characters? Nope. Walk. Alright, then we go.
Please come and help me.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Well, my character's a fighter, so it'd be like, or could I be cheeky and be like, you could kill it yourself? Like, both these options, I feel like my character could or would say. What kind of mood are we in? Oh, we got about, 15, 20 minutes here, because I do want to watch him open those packs. I do apologize, everyone. The stream isn't going to be as long as our normal one, since I started a slightly bit late. Unless he wants to wait to open those packs. I don't think they do, so I'm not gonna, hey, please. It's not cool. They already gave me a time frame, so I want to follow their time frame. I am having fun with this though, especially with you guys. Maybe we should do this like once a month or whatever. We play this game, and I make sure I get y'all in here so we can do this together. And I can add the stuff to allow y'all to vote. If I get that set up, it'll make it easier for everyone to make their decision. And it would be lots of fun. 1 or 2, 1 or 2. Oh, yeah, no, my will is not working to... Nope. Probably just hit the button though, huh? You know, let's see what happens if I do.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Nope. We're gonna use our strength. Yeah, because we got, yeah, ooh. We can actually fell this. We did not fell it though. We can overpower him, no problem. Alright.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
Oof. I haven't done anything to you yet. I feel like 1 is probably the best thing here because he thinks that we were part of it, which is probably why he attacked us. Like if I were gonna like, hey, put it away, like I could do that too. Like, too bad that is an intimidation check. That'd be funny to like intimidate him to like put your weapon away. We'll go 1 here, I think.
I'm not an idiot. I saw. Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Yeah, we're gonna let him know.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Can't blame you. I was looking forward to seeing yours. You better offer more than an apology. I feel like at this point here, my character might say something like 4 or even 2. As a it's mostly a joke, of course, right? But I'm not sure if they will take it as a joke. Let's see here. Let me go with 4.
I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
You better watch your back around me. I'm in quite the state. Sanash. Yeah. Let's go with 1.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Let's let him know immediately. We don't want to
listen to. Of course, it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, It hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it. We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You can get moving, but you can. Yeah, one here again.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
Let's level him up. He's our rogue. I don't think we can change their class, can we? Oh, wait. Yeah, we could add a class to them. We got, hold on here. Time for another ad. This will be probably our last ad here. We'll just go with the regular rogue for this. Alright. Yeah, we got such a good party here. We got me as a dual-wielding fighter. We got Shadowheart, the healer. Gale, the mage. And then we have our rogue here. Pretty good rambunctious bunch. I think I'll start doing this maybe, once a month or something. Maybe a little more than that. Maybe every other week. Do one of these, kind of like, switch it up a little bit from time to time. Today is what, the 30th? Yeah, today's the 30th. This is, yeah, we can do the second and the last, maybe something like that. We'll figure it out. I'll talk with everyone and see what they have to say. But anyway, that's the end of the ad there, so we can figure this out. We got a little bit more time left here. Let's keep looking around a little bit. There might be others. Is this where we just came from? This is where we just came from, isn't it? I believe so. Okay. Let's go down this way and see what's here. Let's say boar. Is this where we were before? It's not even where we were before. No, maybe not. There's wooden boxes here. It's locked. Let's switch to oh, do I have to click on him? Okay, lockpick. Okay, cool. That's how we do it. Okay. Geez, yeah, he's gonna be able to do this, no problem. There we go. Wow, even with that, we... Aha, he opened it. Unlocked it, then we switch back to...
I can do better. I must.
Leather helmet? Okay. A flute. We take up flute playing, guys? Or some thieves' tools. We can give those to him, I think. We're gonna give him probably the disarm trap. And the thieves' tools we just picked up. Where are they? There, yeah, let me go to him. I don't know. Let's equip our wings to have it. Aha, we can equip it. Can we play? We're gonna play. Let's see how bad we do. Poor performance. I failed miserably. I am no. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Can we stop, please? Okay, let's stop. Nothing. Let's keep moving here. I think this is where we were before, right? Yeah. Did we literally go all the way around the circle? Yeah, I was able to pick the lock there. I used him to pick the lock, which was kind of cool. That's not something I did a whole lot of because I played multiplayer with friends or family. So yeah, we were just kind of going through stuff together, and then sometimes they would do their own adventuring and stuff, which was really entertaining. It's always really entertaining to hear about other people's adventures and shit. Okay, I think it was already here before, so let's see, did I go down that way? I think I might have already, right? That's gonna lead to more of these. Maybe we didn't go this way.
Let's have a look.
I don't know if I went this way or not. I might have already gone this way. I might be lost. Aha, the map. Okay, hold on. Do we need to go the other way? We might need to go... can we go over there? No. Oh, can we not just... Okay, no. Okay. Great. I get lost very easily, which is you'll see me looking at maps all the time. Pretty sure I already checked you, right? No. Yeah, make sure I already checked. Okay, so I've definitely been here. We probably want to turn around, actually. Yeah, I think we have to automatically turn around, don't we? Okay, so we need to turn around. Hi. Oh, hey, look. Look, it's a fish. Maybe we can cook those. Oh, there's something over here. There's a backpack over here.
Fresh water. There must
Ooh.
be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Can we? How do we do that? Oh. That. Okay. This means we can do this. This is probably where we need to go then, huh? Cool. Again, playing multiplayer, I didn't really do that stuff, because... Okay, I guess we go this way then. There's definitely some steps over here, so maybe that's something? Chapel entrance is not where we were before. This is not where we were before. Alright. Got this chapel here. Looks like there's some kind of...
You'll die a bloody pauper unless you take a few risks. You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Jesus, strength. I don't want to hurt you, but provoke me and I'll keep stabbing long after you're dead. We could persuade it. We could do the fighter thing again. Here's about your life. And I think that from you, Jesus, my character can just be a complete asshole. I'm not competition, I'm annihilation, Jesus. We could try to persuade him that it's full of monsters. How none of these are like, other than that one, I mean you no harm, but that, like, I'm just looking around like, yeah, right, you are. You know, is what he's probably gonna say. Take your best shot, you only get one. The thing is, I'm not even interested in what's, like, I mean, I am, but, like, if they made it here first, fine, fair enough, right? First come, first serve, whatever. But, here, let's just click this and see what he says.
First you look, then you touch, then you take. The only thing we're sharing with you is our pointy ends. Get her!
Alright, well, they started this, so let's see here, what kind of... Damn it, he missed. Alright, can we... No, can we not jump? Is that too high? No, no. Can't jump. Damn. Nope. Okay, then let's end this turn.
Tempest I will raise.
Ooh. Where's the... a specific event. Oh. We can't even. Oh, that's not even usable. What I thought it was. Okay. What weapons do you have? Okay. Well. You have unlocked an action as a result of another ability, featuring or condition. It will remain at your side on your heart bunch. Okay.
Swiftly now.
Well, let's...
Can't afford to let up.
Not enough. Okay, we could probably jump. Then can we reach him? We don't have enough to reach him. No.
No mercy.
Oh. Oh shit, there's another guy there. Oh shit. Alright. Alright. What am I dual build? Let me go in. Damn, we missed one of those. Shit, they got their own. Oh no! Oh no. Okay, we'll finish this fight here and then we'll call it. Assuming... Oh shit. Downed. If a member when they are down, they stay in life and death. When they... On 3 successful, they become stable. On 3 failures, they die. Okay, hold on. If I do this...
Hurry.
There we go. See, I know stuff like that because I was told about that, like my brother and stuff. So he's already attacked. Let's have him. How far is my normal jump radius? There we go. Let's jump and then move up here to take.
Victory is assured.
Yeah, fuck that dude. For real. Can I throw? Do I have enough action to throw another one? Because she is kind of hurt. Let's see. I might be able to do this. No, I can't throw. Okay.
Let's finish this.
How much health is he at? He's at 1, so if Shadowheart hits, it's just dead. My character sadly is asleep. Not attack. We. Yeah, well, she's. I mean, I can. But I wanted to. Yeah. No, it's not letting me attack. I don't know why. It's not. Oof. Luckily, he dodged. Alright. Good thing, alright, this guy here is like almost dead, so let's... Son of a bitch, why did I have my bow equipped? I meant to do... God damn it. I'm gonna use the potion here, we're dead. Can I wake my character up? Alright, you know what?
To the fray.
There we go. Now they're hurt.
In striking distance.
Focus.
Alright. Okay, what's the odds? 55%. Will this cause an attack of opportunity? It might. There we go. Damn it, I'm still asleep. I love how my character's just kind of out of the battle here. Critical miss, shit.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Oh, where's my... Can I hit them from up there? 70% chance. There we go. And then let's move a little closer to them. Ah, shit, fire. Okay, is this... Yeah. Let me move so I'll make sure I'm hitting. Okay, they finally woke up. Sheesh. Well, fuck. Alright. There you go. He's up. What's his health? He's at what? 1? Let's I can't throw. Oh no, I can't even do that. I can't even do that. Okay. Let's hopefully this doesn't. Shit. I did not want to do that. God damn it. Ow. I wanted to go up here to try to take out this person. But I can't even do that now. Our mages are... Shit, did he just die? Yeah, he just died on his turn. Damn it. We're in trouble. We're in lots of trouble here. No. How the fuck do I not have... Why is it not letting me attack him? I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, we not push them back.
Can't give up.
Okay, that's 2 of them down. Just take all this stuff. Oh, not what I meant to do. Whatever. I guess she'll head in his direction, try to heal him up.
Moving.
And damn it, he's down again. Whatever. We got my character here. Can I even reach them?
Time for some bloody work.
They're pretty hurt. Okay. Let's just help him up. I can't do anything else.
On my way.
I can go up here though to try to mess with them.
They burn.
Do I not have any more? Do I have any potions that I can drink? Drink a potion here. Keep him alive.
Knight to King 5.
Ow. I'm immobilized. Oh shit. Let's go ahead and do second wind here. That way I survive. Just there we go. I feel like I can do anything.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Can you? What's their health at? They're at 11 G's. Son of a bitch. Missed. Let's drink this potion here. Again, let's kind of move here.
Need to stay focused.
Can I get up there? Wait, if I get up there. What the heck? God damn it, game. I was trying to get her up there, but no. Well, fuck. I was trying to try to push that person down. But no, not gonna happen now. Am I still? Can I? Oh, it didn't let me do that. Whatever. Fine. You know what?
Step by step.
Can we? Yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And they're hurt. How hurt are they? Well, I can still do the fireball too. Oh, not enough movement. I can't hit them with it. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I can't attack them.
Protect me.
Yeah. He's done quite a bit of work there with their fireballs and shit. Ow. That person's just running away. They're dead. There we go. There we go. They're dead. They just have like the mage left. Take their shit and end our turn. You missed. Okay. There we go. I think we won. Alright, so we're gonna loot the bodies, because you always loot the bodies.
With haste.
That was a pretty tough encounter, I won't lie. We were able to do it though. So let's see what they have on them. Oh, let's help him first. Did we already? We did not. Yeah, we already saved him. Yeah, the first thing I did. And then we have her down here that we've not touched.
Something good here, I hope.
Ooh. There we go. I think we got everyone's stuff, I believe. Right? Okay, we got all 4 of their things here. Can we take a... Take a short rest here. And we're gonna save. Save game. New save. Alright, so we'll continue this. We'll do this every so often, which is good, but I want to make sure I see my my friend's pack openings. I told him I would be there. Thank you for hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun, and I hope to get more people to come in and watch this and like make decisions. Hopefully next time I'll have the integration set up. I'll have to do some tests to make sure the integration works, but we'll see about that later and next time. I will want to find someone to raid here because that's always important. Because I do like raiding people because it gets other people, talked about. Yeah, the integration, I think it'll allow us to do what we're currently doing. I have no clue what they're playing, but this person I tend to. Then this person I keep hosting.
Different.
Yeah. We're gonna host them. Oh, they're playing that one game again. They're playing that one town building game here. So this is the guy that I've done this a couple of times with now. They're pretty chill. I do like them. So we're gonna raid their channel here. They're playing this town where they're playing this game where they build this town or whatever. They like put stuff down like buildings and all. It's really weird, but it's like really interesting to watch them do this. So let's go ahead and raid them. Let's go give them a nice hello. Really chill person. So yeah, okay. I'll see y'all over there. Let's raid them.